All right. We have been talking about Earth Day. We talked about it on Tuesday and yesterday, and we're going to talk about some more things about Earth Day today. Raise your hand if you can remember. Oh, just listen for the question first. Raise your hand if you can remember what 3 resources make up the Earth. What are the 3 things that the Earth is made of? Lainey, what's one thing?
Water.
Water, very good. Grayson, what's another?
Land.
Land, very good. DeMarcus, what's the last one? Breathe it with your nose. Air, very good. Okay, so we've talked about we've talked about the 3 things: water, land, and air. Yesterday we talked about how people use water, land, and air. Today we're going to talk about how we can take care of the water, the land, and the air. How we can help the earth, okay? So, to do that, first we're going to look up here on the screen, and we're going to see some pictures, okay? This says, how can we care for Earth's resources? What do you think the word care means? Raise your hand if you have an idea. Brianna? Take good care of something. Kate, what else?
It means you really care about it.
It means you really care about it. It means you might do things that help, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, so when you look at the pictures, the question is, does this help the earth or does it hurt the earth? If it helps the earth, you're going to give a thumbs up. If it hurts the earth, you're going to give a thumbs down. Okay, so should I hear you talking?
No.
No, because you're going to show me with your thumb, up or down, okay? This is a picture of running water. Does this help the earth or does it hurt the earth? What do you think?
No.
If I just turn the sink on and there's nobody using that water, is it recording? Yeah. Okay. If there's nobody using that water, they just turn it on and walk away. Does that help or hurt? I see a lot of people with thumbs down. You are right. This hurts the earth. Why does this hurt the earth? Raise your hand if you know. Dainty?
Because you waste water.
Because you're wasting water. That's right. Okay, let's do the next one. What do you think? Look at this picture. There are some kids with trash bags, and it looks like they're picking up some trash.
Yeah.
Are they doing things that help the earth or hurt the earth? Oh, wow, I see everybody with thumbs up. Shh. I shouldn't hear voices because we're showing with our thumbs. This helps the earth. You are right. Why does picking up trash help the earth? Zuri?
Because we want to keep the earth clean, and that's littering.
You are right, because we want to keep the earth clean. And when we throw our trash on the ground, is that helping?
No. Littering.
It's littering. You're right. This is a picture of some bags. Now, you might have seen maybe your mom takes bags like this to the grocery store, or maybe you see somebody else use bags like this. Oh, shh. Do you think these bags help the earth or hurt the earth? What do you think? This is a little bit trickier. I should not hear voices, just thumbs. Let's see what it says. This helps the earth. These bags can be used again and again and again. Shh, Austin. They help the earth because they are not wasting things. Because you don't have to throw them in the trash. You can keep using them.
That hurts the earth.
What do you think? Hurts the earth. What is this a picture of? What do you see? Raise your hand. What do you see in this picture, Jaden? There's something, yeah, there's something there.
Litter.
Lainey?
There's trash.
There's trash.
Garbage.
There's trash. You're right. There's trash or garbage. Shh. Let's not shout out. There's trash or garbage, and it's all over the land, and it's in the water. Now, that hurts the earth, doesn't it? Do you think it also might hurt the animals that live in that water?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
It's really bad.
Okay, last picture. me with your thumb. Is it helping or hurting?
Helping.
Oh, just show me with your thumb. Helping. I see lots of thumbs up. Very good. Raise your hand and tell me what you see in this picture. Michelle, what are they doing?
Planting a plant.
They are. They're planting a plant. They're planting a tree. And that can help the earth because trees can give us more oxygen. And that's what we breathe in the air.
And it can give wild animals food.
You're right.
And they
Trees
can
can
give
also
wood
give
for
wild
fire.
animals a home. And
Like
it could give wood for fire. Yes. Those are all good reasons that this helps the earth. So today we're talking about things that we can do to help the earth. Okay? All right. Let me get something real quick. Shh. That does not mean that we're talking. Okay. I'm going to put up here on the board the things that we're going to do today as we talk about things to help the earth. Okay? It says we will learn about ways to help the earth. We already looked at some. We're going to keep thinking about more. We will work together taking turns and using helpful words to talk about what we can do to help the earth. Okay? A little bit later we're going to do an activity to talk about things that we can do to help the earth. And then we're going to write about one way we can help the earth. Okay? All right. We've been looking at our Science Big Book, so we're going to get that out. And while I get it out and turn it to our page, I want you to think about why it is important for us to take care of the earth. Why is it important for us to do things that help the earth? Raise your hand, please. Jillian?
Because we don't want plants to die.
You're right. That's a good reason. We don't want plants to die, do we? What else? Are there other reasons, Lainey? You're right. We don't want the animals to die. That's right. What else, Grayson?
You don't want to litter.
You don't want to litter? You're right. Think about the things we talked about yesterday. Do we use the resources on the earth? Do we use the land and the air and the water? Yeah, we do, and we wrote about some different ways that we use those things. We use them to travel. We use the air to breathe. So, do we need those things to live?
Yeah.
We do. We need the earth's resources to live. Do plants and animals need the earth's resources to live?
Animals could get caught.
They could get caught. You're right. So that's a pretty important reason for why we should be taking care of the earth, right? Because we need the earth to live. It's our home. Right. All right. In this picture, these people are doing things to help the earth. Jaden T. Eyes up here, please. Austin. These are the good choice. Thank you. These people are doing things to help the earth. Look at the picture. Raise your hand and tell me what you see. Austin. Ashley, what do you see? A girl? What's that girl doing? Is this the one you're talking about? Okay, what's she doing? What does she have in her hand?
I know.
It looks like a book. It's a newspaper. What could she be doing with that newspaper? Zuri, what's she doing with it?
Recycling.
She is recycling. Raise your hand if you've heard that word recycling. Yes? Okay, we're going to be talking about that a little bit later. What else do you see in the pictures? What are they doing to help the earth?
I got it. Turning off the light.
They're turning off the lights. Yeah, when we turn off the lights, we're not wasting energy. If we leave the lights on and we leave a room, is there anybody there to use the lights?
No.
No, so it's just being wasted. We don't want to waste
You don't want to
right.
waste electricity.
You don't want to waste electricity. You're right. What else do you see in the picture? I like all these ideas. You guys are doing a great job of looking and listening. Jillian, thanks for raising your hand.
There's a hand that's throwing that milk on the trash.
Oh, he's throwing it in the trash. And this is a special kind of box that is for recycling, like Zuri just told us. He's putting it in the recycle box. Okay? Oh, is it she? Yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah,
The
you're right.
striped
It's,
shirt.
you're right. I was wrong. Lainey, what else do you see?
Plants.
Plants. Yes, you're right. Is there something special about these plants? What did they put them
They
in?
go in steps.
Kate?
They go in steps.
Oh,
That one's little, getting bigger.
You do? Yeah, you're right. They do. They go in steps. They get a little bit bigger, but there's something else special about the things that these plants are in. Carla, Grayson, what are they in?
Boxes.
They're in boxes, and these boxes look like maybe they were from an orange juice box.
Orange juice box.
So they reused the orange juice box. We're going to talk about that word reuse. What is this boy doing right here? Oh, hands raised. Carla?
He's turning down. He's washing the things and then he needs to turn it off.
You're right. He's washing things, but then he's turning the water off. If he leaves it running and he's not using it, what is he doing?
Hurting the earth.
He's hurting the earth because he's wasting the water. I see something that she's doing. What is she doing back there? Winston?
Taking out the garbage.
Okay, yep. She has a bag in her hand, and it looks like it could be the garbage, but this is a different kind of bag. She has her groceries in it. Remember the bags we saw on the screen?
But that one's kind of like a net bag.
It is kind of like a net bag. It's a little bit different. She's using bags that can be used again. That was a tricky one because it does look like she might have garbage, but those are her groceries. I think we talked about all of the things in the picture. So
It's
now
like toy food. Yeah.
it does kind of, doesn't it? I think it's probably real food. All right. Get something over here.
Hey.
So Zuri told us about somebody in the picture who was recycling, and a lot of people raised their hands and said they had heard this word before. So we're going to talk about 3 new words today. This word is recycle. Can you say it?
Recycle.
Recycle. Recycle means to make something old into something new. Okay? So that means when you take something old, and if you put it in a recycle bin or a recycle box, then when the trash people come and take the recycling, they'll take it somewhere where they melt it all down and they make new things with the recycled things that you put in the box. Like bottles. There's some other things in this picture. Raise your hand if you've seen one of these pictures of the arrows, the green arrows. Yeah, this means recycle. Sometimes you might see it on like a big trash can. That means that trash can is for things that can be recycled. Let's see. Have you seen one of these before?
Yeah, it's a trash can.
It is a trash can, but
It's at your house.
this kind of trash can, look right there, has those arrows. So this trash can is for things that can be recycled.
Hey, that's the
Yes,
trash
Amy?
can. I saw a man picking all of that up.
You saw a man picking this up?
Hey, I just see.
Can everything be recycled?
No.
No, some things have to go in the trash, in the regular trash, but lots of things can be recycled. And in this picture here, there are some things that can be recycled. Raise your hand and tell me one thing that you might see. Grayson, what do you see?
A cereal box.
A cereal box. A cereal box can be recycled because it's made of paper, made of cardboard. It's like thick paper. Brianna, what else do you see? A soda. A soda bottle is made of plastic, and plastic can be recycled. What else do we see? Lainey?
Newspapers.
Newspapers. Those should be recycled because they're made of paper. Hissa, what else?
Bottle of milk.
A bottle of milk. When you get your milk in a big plastic jug like that, it can be
I see
recycled.
something behind the milk.
Let's see. What do you see, Kate? This one here?
Yeah.
A cleaning bottle? A bottle of cleaning stuff with your mom uses that?
Tessa and Grayson.
Maybe your mom uses a bottle to clean stuff like that. It's made of plastic, so it can be recycled. So in this picture, we see lots of things made of paper, plastic,
And cardboard.
and cardboard. I see some cans down here. There's a soda can, and there's a
There's some
can
water
of
bottles.
soup and a can of tomatoes. Aluminum, metal can be,
And a water bottle.
yep, and a water bottle. Metal can be recycled, and glass can be recycled. This one is for a soda in a glass bottle. Okay?
That's so
What does this picture show?
recycle.
Recycle. Very good. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see. Okay. This picture is for reduce. Let's say it. Reduce. Reduce means to use less. Okay? Does it mean to use more? No. Use what? Little or less. Use less. Okay? What is in this picture? Raise your hand, please. Alex, what do you see here? Hands that are doing what?
Washing their hands.
They're washing their hands in the water. How could we use less? What do you think that means for this picture? Use less. Jesus? You're right. Turn the water off. We could use less water when we wash our hands. So while we're scrubbing our hands like this, do you think we need to leave the water on?
No.
No, we don't. We can turn it off so that we use less. Okay? What's this one? George, what's this one?
The shower.
The shower. How could you use less water in the shower? What do you think? Zuri?
I know. Turn off the water when you're done.
Turn off the water when you're done?
I know.
Sometimes people like to take really, really long showers and they just stand in the water, but they're not washing their hair and they're not washing their body. Are they wasting the water if they do that? They are. So if you take a short shower, if you get in and you wash your hair and you wash your body and your face and you turn the water off, are you using less water?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Okay? Let's look at this one. We saw this on our big book page. Jaynar?
A light.
What are they doing with the lights?
It off.
Turning the lights off. That's right. So we can use less electricity, less energy by turning off the lights.
I know that.
And there's one more picture. Let's raise our hands quietly, please. If so, what's this one? The TV. What's he doing with the TV?
Turning off.
He's turning it off. Why do you think he's turning it off? Jane T?
Because he's done with the TV.
He's done watching it. If you turn the TV on and then you leave the room, are you using it?
No.
No, you're just wasting the energy that it takes for the TV to be on. So you can use less energy by turning off the TV when you're finished. Okay? What's this word? Reduce. Reduce. Let's say it.
Reduce.
Good. What does reduce mean? Use
Less.
less. Use less. Very good. Okay, one more word. Reuse. Let's say it.
Reuse.
Reuse. Reuse means to use again. So these pictures show things that were used again. What kinds of things do you see in these pictures that were used again? Lainey, what's something you see?
Paint bottles.
You're right. These bottles are painted. And what do you think they were before?
Water bottles.
Water bottles. Maybe they were water bottles or soda bottles. And somebody made a bowling game out of them. Did they reuse them?
Yeah.
They did. They didn't just put them in the trash. They said, I can use these again. And they made a game with them. They painted them and made a game. That's pretty cool.
They painted a little ball.
You're right. Okay. What else do you see, Zuri?
There's paper towels used as puppets.
You're right. These puppets here are made of paper towel or toilet paper rolls. So when they finished with the rolls, well, they're not dirty because we just got the paper off of them. They decided that instead of putting it in the trash or the recycle, they could use it to make a toy. That's pretty neat, isn't it? What else do you see, Grayson?
A guitar.
A guitar. This is my favorite one. This guitar is made with a Kleenex box and a paper towel roll. And they put some rubber bands across it. So, did he have to throw all those things in the trash?
No. He was just
No, he used some things again to make a new toy. That's pretty cool, isn't it? If so, what else do you see? A shopping bag. This is one of those special kinds of shopping bags that we saw on the screen. This is one that you can use again and again. What else do we see, Carla?
Water bottles.
Water bottles. Do you know what's special about these water bottles? Jillian, what's special about these?
They're different colors.
They are different colors, but there's something special about the way they're made. When you use these water bottles, do you throw them in the trash when you're finished?
No.
What can you do with them, Lainey?
Wash them.
You can wash them and then you can use them again. So we say they can be reused. Okay? There's just a couple more pictures. Kate, what else?
A lunchbox.
A lunchbox. Now this is a special kind of lunchbox because it can be reused. You don't throw it in the trash when you're finished.
Like
You can
yours.
keep using it and using it. You're right, like mine. Okay?
And
And Mrs. Alwood brings one that
There's
can be
one more.
reused too.
yeah.
There is one more. Mishalea, what do you see? Do you see it? No? This one in the corner?
Just
No, you can't see it. Ashley, can you see it?
the water.
It's kind of hard to tell what that is. These are milk cartons. What did they do with the milk cartons? What did they do with them? Jadnar? Did they plant something in the milk cartons?
Yes.
They did. So they reused the milk cartons to plant some plants. Okay, so this word is reuse. What is it?
Reuse. They use them as pots.
They use them as pots. Okay, let's talk about our words. This one was recycle, reduce, reuse. They all start with re, don't they? Oh, that's right. Recycle, reduce, reuse. Okay. We're going to get ready to do something at our table groups. Okay? Listen carefully. Shh. You need to listen carefully to directions so you know what to do. Eyes should be right here. Thank you. In just a minute, we're going to sit down at our tables, not right now, in just a little bit. And I'm going to put a bag at your table. Now, there are things inside the bag. You are not going to touch the bag until I tell you. Okay? So you're going to reach in and take something?
No.
Not until I tell you. Okay? There are things inside of the bag. Every person at your table will get a turn to take one thing from the bag and tell what you can do with that thing or that picture to help the earth. Okay? So every person is going to get a turn. When it's your turn, you're the one who gets to think about what to do with that item and talk about it. Okay? So if it's not your turn, are you going to reach in and take something?
No.
If it's not your turn, are you going to shout something out?
No.
No. You're going to listen to your friends at your table to hear their ideas. Okay? So that's the one that we talked about right here. We're going to take turns. Okay? That's part of taking turns. And we're going to use helpful and kind words. So if you have another idea about something that someone else has, you can tell them that idea. But should you shout it?
No.
No. You need to wait for them to finish talking, and then you can say something also. Okay? There are enough things in the bag for every person to have 2 turns. Okay? Some things are pictures. Some things are something that you pull out and you have to hold it. Okay? Now, you might find something that you could recycle or you could reuse it. Maybe you pull out a water bottle. And maybe somebody says, I could recycle my water bottle, okay? But maybe somebody else says, I could make my water bottle into a game, okay? You get to choose. It's your thing to think about, all right? Now, our voices should be quiet as we are doing this. I should not hear shouting or yelling. If I see people who are not taking turns and who are shouting, you will have to sit out, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're going to do your best effort. Excellent. Okay. Please quietly walk to your tables and sit down, and I'll get the bags and tell you when we can start. Quietly, please. Sitting down. Hey, voices are off. I'm going to put the bag on your table. Are you going to touch it?
No.
No. Okay. George, which table do you sit at? Okay, why don't you come and join table 2? Winston, which table do you sit at? Table 1? Okay, why don't you come to
Table 4.
Oh, table 4. Okay. Oh, I really love how everybody's following directions. This tells me that you're going to do an awesome job with this activity. Okay. Every table has a bag, Grayson. When we're quiet, I'll be ready to give instructions and we can start. When we're quiet, we can start. I really love how nobody's touching the bag, just like I asked. Thank you. Okay, I would like, let's see. Okay, I want you to stay sitting at your chair when you do this, okay? I will come around and tap the person who's going to go first on the shoulder, okay? When it's that person's turn, they're going to stand up and take something out of the bag. How many things will you take out? One thing. And you're going to talk about what you would do with that to help the earth, okay? If you can't think of some things, then maybe your friends at your table can help you think about it, okay? Let's see. Just wait until I ask everybody to go. Jagnar, you're going to start first. Brianna, you can start first. Okay, if I tapped you on the shoulder, you may stand up and take one thing from the bag and show it to everyone at your table. Hey, talk about what you would do with that. Is that something you would recycle or reuse or reduce?
Yeah.
What would you do with that?
Yeah.
How could you use it? Think about some of the pictures you saw. That's a box. Could you keep something in it? Yeah, I like to use boxes like that. Pens or pencils. Okay, anybody else at your table has an idea? You can share with me. Did you tell your table what you would do with it? No, tell your table. Paint it. Tell your table so they can hear you. Hey, turn around please so you're listening. What would you do with that, Jaynar? It is a box. What would you do with it? Would you recycle it or would you use it again? You'd use it again? You could keep something in it? What would you keep in it? Maybe some crayons or something? What do you think, Lainey? Turn it off. Yeah, that's a good way to help the earth. Okay, if you had something in your hand, don't put it back in the bag. Okay, don't put it back in the bag. The person who just took something may choose someone at your table to go next. I love how you're working quietly and you're working together. Jaynar, who's going to go next at your table? Okay, Carla, get something out. Just leave the box out.
Please stop. So see this.
What do you one person.
Father. Oh, now choose one person.
Okay, so that's what you pick. I'll put your back right now. You have a turn. Right? Tell us what you do with that. This one. We're going one at a time. Well, you already took your turn, so now it's
I can see it. No, my turn. They need to wait. They need to wait.
You can turn it off.
Now pick me.
Yeah, you can turn that water off. Okay, all right. Next person. Next person may go. You would recycle it. I think so. Not a lot else you can do with it, huh? We're getting a little bit too loud. It should be the next person's turn. The next person, Jillian, it's your turn. Winston, did you get a turn? Okay, go ahead, Winston, and then you can go, Alex. Oh, okay. Did you pick Alex? Okay, Alex, go ahead. And then it'll be your turn, Winston. You guys are doing a really great job. I like the conversation that you're having and how you're talking. Sit down. That's what my daughter likes to do. She likes to look at things. There are more things in there. So, okay, there's just a couple more things in there. So, Lainey, you went first. Why don't we go ahead and go again? about things you could do to help the earth with all of these items. Some people had some great ideas. I really liked what I heard everybody say at their tables. Peas, tables to talk about things we would do with those. I heard some really creative ideas, and I liked that. Hey, we just have a little bit more to talk about, and then we're going to be writing. Okay. Okay. So this picture shows more people doing things that can help to care for the earth, okay? Some people in their bags had a picture that was kind of like this one. It looked like this. What do you think you would do with a picture like this? And what are these people doing here? What's something they might be doing? Hifsa? They're cleaning it up. That's right. If there's trash on the ground, do you think it's a good idea to clean it up? Yeah. It is, yes. Okay. They're cleaning up their trash. They are being careful to be where they are, okay, so that they can help the plants and the animals. It says people can care for places where plants and animals live. Okay, so we did talk about how we want to take care of the earth because it's where we live, and we need to use the things of the earth like the water and the land. But we also talked about how plants and animals use things from the earth. So it's good for us to take care of it for them. Okay? All right. We are going to get ready to write about something we can do to care for the earth. Mrs. Atwood, is it okay if I write on this part of the word, if I put the screen up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You have your My Favorite Book thing there. Can I
actually, you can erase that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done with that part.
Okay. These are 3 words. Okay, so let's think about some things that we could do to take care of the earth. You might think about what you saw in your bag or what you saw in the pictures there or on the screen. And we're going to write some ideas on the board so that when we go write at our tables, you have some things that you can think about. Lainey?
Turn the lights off.
Turn the lights off. Okay, what else? Zuri?
Reuse things again.
Good idea. We'll say use things again. What else? Alex?
Turn the water off.
Turn water off.
Oh, that's so stupid. Look at that.
What else? Janar? You forgot. Okay, you keep thinking. Jillian?
Keep the road clean.
Yeah, that's good. And we're writing some ideas for how to do that up here, aren't we? What else? Kate? What about that picture that I showed you from the bag? Do not litter. Or if you see litter on the ground, what else could you do? You could pick up trash, couldn't you? Pick up trash. Okay, let's have one more idea. This is something that you might have talked about with things from your bag. Jillian?
A light.
Yeah, we talked about the lights. We said turn lights off.
Oh.
Zuri said we could use things again, which was one of our words, reuse. A couple of people said we could turn lights off, turn water off, which is reduce. Could we use another one of our words, Brianna?
When they're done.
There's another word up there we haven't talked about yet.
When you're done washing your hands, we set it off.
You're right. We said that up here. Turn water off. What was the other word?
I know.
George, what was the other word we haven't said yet?
Recycle.
Recycle. We could recycle things. Okay. Recycle. So this says turn lights off, use things again, turn water off, pick up trash, and recycle. Okay? So we're going to be writing. Excuse me, George. Your page looks like this. It says, oh, I should see eyes here. Alex, thank you. I can help the earth. Okay, on the lines. Now the top line didn't show up very well, so you have to look for it. You're going to write I can, and then you're going to choose one or two things to write. Okay? I can turn lights off. I can use things again. I can turn water off. I can pick up trash. I can recycle. Okay? So here's how you start your sentence. I'm going to write it at the bottom because we ran out of room at the top. I can, and then you're going to choose one of these things.
I can blink.
If you would like to write two things, then you can write it 2 times. I can turn lights off. I can use things again. Okay? Do you need to write all of them?
No.
No. How many are you going to choose?
1 or 2.
1 or 2. Okay. Please write your name at the top of your page. You may quietly walk to your table. Thank you for following directions. Using pencils. Use your best writing pen. Yeah, that top line, that's kind of right there. Okay, you should be working quietly. Jillian, go get one that's not broken.
Mine is not working good.
Okay, I like how George has started working. You do not have very long to work on this, so you need to get started. I like how Tina started working.
It didn't take so long.
I still hear too much talking over here. Okay, table 4 has started working. Thank you. Make sure you have your computer. Boys and girls. Shh, shh. Voices are at 0.